over the Bears this season, but you go on and play the New York Giants on the road. I think that is going to be a loss. I think playing the Buffalo Bills, let's be realistic, you're not beating the Bills. Jacksonville, I know a lot of Lions fans are looking at this one, circling that as a win. I don't think so. I think this is going to be a loss for the Detroit Lions, but the Minnesota Vikings, let's take a win right there. The New York Jets, a team that you're in a very similar situation with. How about a win right there? On the road against the Carolina Panthers. I actually think the Carolina Panthers will take that one, and then you close it out with two divisional games, the Bears and the Packers. Both of those should be losses. Look, the best case scenario, the intensity pays off. The Lions make a run towards the playoffs. Worst case scenario, Jared Goff's your quarterback. That's why you get 5 wins, but you know what? You would be able to address it in the draft. You got the Bears. You got my Bears. Can they split the season series? You know what? I think the Bears take this one. Heading into both teams' bye week, I think the Bears take that one. Maybe they're looking ahead to the Los Angeles Rams game, and the Rams are going to be traveling to Green Bay, a place where they played in the playoffs a couple of years ago. I say they knock off the defending champions. Aaron Rodgers still has a lot of fight in him, but because they just played a tough game, they go on the road to Miami. They lose that one, but then Aaron Rodgers tells everybody to relax. Wins over the Vikings and the Lions, best case scenario and the most likely. Rodgers doesn't miss a beat. They win the NFC North going away. Worst case scenario, Adams was a bigger deal than everybody thought, but as you see, 12 wins, the NFC North is theirs for the Green Bay Packers.
Yo, shout the season, man. Shout the season, man.
So now you're starting to think this team could take a little bit of a run. Like, okay, we're feeling good about ourselves. But you got the Lions. That's going to be a loss. You got the Indianapolis Colts, though. I see a win over the Colts. I see a win over the New York Giants. You're 7-8. Can they make a run? Can they sneak into the playoffs? Well, unfortunately, they got a game against the Green Bay Packers, and I have the Chicago Bears beating them in the season finale. Best case scenario, O'Connell is all that. The Vikings take the North. There is talent there. Worst case, they're just not as good as everybody seems to think. I know every year everybody acts like the Vikings are going to make a run. I don't see it. I got them for 7 wins.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Chicago Bears, that is going to be a loss. The Washington Commanders, that is a winnable game. I still have them taking the loss right there. And a loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers before their late season bye week. And you know what? It's not going to get any easier after that. 4 teams that will probably be competing for playoff berths. Loss. 4 losses, the cost to end the season. Listen, best case scenario, Mariota becomes the new Ryan Tannehill, the guy who replaced him in Tennessee. This team goes on a little bit of a run. Worst case is Matt Ryan was a lot better than we gave him credit for, and this team struggles. As you see, I'm taking the latter. I think this is going to be a tough year for the Atlanta Falcons.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No.
I don't know how to explain it. I do know how to explain it. It's the defense. I'm going to have the Saints beating them there, but then a tough game against the San Francisco 49ers. Another team in contention in the NFC. A win over the Cincinnati Bengals as well, even though the Bengals are going to be very good, but I have that one going in the Buccaneers' favor. On the road against the Arizona Cardinals late in the year, win. And they're not dropping the last 2 against the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. To me, the best case scenario, Tom Brady is the man, and they destroy everybody again. Well, not New Orleans, but they destroy everybody else. Worst case scenario, Tom Brady should have stayed retired, but I have them at 13-4 and being the number 1 seed in the NFC.